Yes.
When you were 18?
I was 18 by only 5 weeks. I was in, back then I was in politics. I liked politics. It was my major in college. And I went up to my professor and I had to do my dad was, I'm sorry, I'm going to go back. My dad's been a Laughlin Borough Councilman since 1976.
Is that Ray?
Ray, right.
Okay.
Since 1976, he's been a Laughlin Borough Councilman. And I used to actually go to the meetings and watch it because I liked the way government was forming, the way government would work. They had 7 members of the council, a mayor, so it was a strong council, weak mayor form of government. And I always liked it, and I was studying it then in college. And I went to my professor and I said, we had to do a project. I said, if I win a seat on Laughlin Borough Council, I said, would that be credit for my project? He goes, win. He goes, if you run, he'll give you credit. And I went out and I hit the doors. I learned what to do. I was studying in school, put the signs out, hit all the doors. And I turned 18 September 21st. I guess the election was the first weekend in November. And I was the only Republican elected in a Democratic town where the ratio was 3-1. And I served 4 years on that seat at age 18. So you could guess that every vote was either 7-0 or 6-1. But I was very proud of that. Like I told you, your reporter, Boris, at that point in time reporter, I was the youngest elected official in the state of Pennsylvania. I got a letter from Tom McGroarty because he was upset that I beat him by a couple months.
You decided at some point that politics wasn't for you?
Yeah, I just wanted to be. I always wanted to be a lawyer. That's what I was doing in college. I was studying it as my major, but I was going to go to law school. So I was studying, got interested in. My dad was doing it. Then it was all strictly law, and that's what I'm telling people on the campaign trail. I am not a politician. You brought that up because you remembered it from all those years. I'm not a politician. I don't have a strong political name. I come from a strong, hardworking, blue-collar, coal mining family. And I tell people this on the campaign trail, and they enjoy it. My grandfather, on my father's side, worked the mines for 43 years. He raised 8 daughters and 4 sons. He would leave in the dark. He would come home in the dark. My grandfather on my mother's side worked 42 years on the rail lines, hauling coal out of the rails and cleaning the snow off the switches. My father worked 3 to 4 jobs at a time, putting me and my brother through school to have a better life. My mother has been a hairdresser since she was 16. I'm not going to tell you her age, but she's still doing it today. And this is the work ethic that I'm trying to put out to the people who I am, Mike Pendolphi, when you're looking at character and why you should be qualified from the bench. I don't have the same political names or the same political famous families. I'm a blue-collar, coal mining family guy and not a politician. If you want a politician, I'm not the candidate.